just like for like Disney remakes, like Lion King 2, because it's big, Lion King 2. Lion King be like, it's like you just paid a better movie, or like, oh, like Little Mermaid for two different reasons. One reason is understandable because why are going to cut songs like the Lion King. The other one's not a good reason, and I think people could not forget that people are just like that. But I'm not gonna call that a reason out because yeah. But I was like, then there's like people like, the Cinderella remake wasn't that bad. It's like, yeah, because Cinderella's kind of like a story that hasn't like had much into it, and it's like I don't think the Cinderella movie bad, or it's like the movie. And then they like I know is like the Alice in Wonderland remake. Wouldn't be bad if it wasn't Alice in Wonderland. I want to note this because first of all, the first movie, it's not even Alice in Wonderland. It's just it's the poem Jaberwoky. And if you don't know, the actual like thing they call the Jaberwoky, it's just called the Jaberwock. It's actually not a Jaberwoky. Like the poem is the Jaberwoky. The monster in that poem is the Jaberwock. They're just going through the poem Jaberwoky. And they called it like just Alice in Wonderland Jaberwoky. It would actually be more what that story is, because you have the White Queen. You don't have the Red Queen, but the Red Queen's kind of combined with like the Heart Queen of Hearts. Then you have the purple sword, and then the Jabberwock, and you have Alice slaying the Jabberwock. It's like you have that. If you just call it the Jaberwoky, it would actually be more actually what that Alice in Wonderland remake was. Which, by the way, excuse me the fact I don't like it because they actually are explaining a lot of the names. It's like the fun thing about Alice in Wonderland is like how they got chaotic with the meaning of words. It's like the March Hares. Hares are very aggressive during spring because it's that season. And it's like the March Hare is very much angry all the time. The Mad Hatter, he's called the Mad Hatter because everyone else perceives him mad, but in his mind, he's not mad. The White Rabbit, well, yeah, it's a white rabbit that is also says he's late. Was late and says no time to say goodbye, but like he also just says hello and just like has time. Like he's late, but he says he has no time, but he also has time to actually talk and sit down, but like he never has time. The card soldiers get their cards, and it's like the sing flowers or like the blue caterpillars, like they're the chaos in Alice in Wonderland. It's all the word fun. It's like the dormouse. Why they're always tired because dormir, or how some people like to take it, they are like very much responsible for doors, because door kind of be similar to doors, and it's like the Alice in Wonderland like that. It does not take a lick of time to do that. They just like, okay, yeah, we're gonna just take the story up to Jaberwoky. I guess gonna make Alice in Wonderland, but we're actually just gonna take the Jaberwoky. And then I'm mad because then Alice the Looking Glass, it does take nothing from Alice the Looking Glass. Like yeah, there's time like dilation, but like it doesn't take from the story like Alice the Looking Glass. It takes like a whole new thing, focusing on the Mad Hatter, which is like I don't mind that. It's just also there's nothing to connect it to Alice in the Looking Glass besides the fact that it has time dilation. And the White Queen's there, but the White Queen was always there. The White Queen was always there. And it just makes me kind of just sad that like a name that we could have had like Alice in Looking Glass, and it's like this. I also just realized I just kind of just the Alice in Looking Glass wasn't written by Tim Burton, but like Alice in Wonderland, the Alice in Wonderland live action was, which is like I want to know, even though like all the live actions are just not good. Alice in the Wonderland, it's more, in my opinion, the one that strays the most from like Alice in Wonderland, and the one that is the most like kind of just like their own thing. Because Snow White kind of takes closely to Snow White, even if there's different things. Snow takes closely to Snow White, even though there's different things. Same name, but it's Maleficent, because it takes more, there's different things. You still kind of follow the beat pattern of Sleeping Beauty, Lion King, besides taking away Be Prepared, which by the way, that was a stupid decision. Just followed actually the beat of Lion King. Alice in Wonderland does not tell the beat of Alice in Wonderland. It follows the beat of the story Jaberwoky. Because that is what they're following. They're not following the beat of Alice in Wonderland. They're following the beat of the Jaberwoky. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, this is bad. I'm just saying if we were going to really be like this, the story would have been better just called Jaberwoky. Because that's the poem that Alice solves / sees in Alice in the Looking Glass. And at that time, the Jaberwoky's already defeated. Yeah, that's my small rant about that. Have fun. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.